Hi, hello everyone. I welcome you all for the CPD course of SEAL Education. CPD course is continuous professional development course, and this course is Spreadsheets a Primer. I am Dr. P. Kamalakanan, Professor and Head, Department of Accounting and Finance, SEAL Education. This particular CPD course is a crash course in Microsoft Excel aimed to equip the learners in the short run. I welcome you all to this course. Let's move on to the next slide. Let us see the history of Excel. Before seeing the history of Excel, let us see what is a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is a computer application used to store data in a tabular form, consisting of millions of rows, consisting of millions of cells arranged in row and columnar format. A very famous spreadsheet application is Microsoft Excel. Let us see the history of spreadsheet and the emergence of Excel. Dan Bricklin, a name very famous for behind spreadsheets. Dan Bricklin created what could be considered the first killer app, the electronic spreadsheet. Bricklin dreamed up the idea in 1978 as a student at the Harvard Business School. Famously, he used an early prototype of the program to complete an assignment about producing financial projections for various scenarios of a corporate marketing campaign. He then wowed his professor and the fellow classmates with the breadth, depth, and detail of his analysis, which was unusual in the time of handheld calculators. Indeed, even Steve Jobs, the former CEO of Apple, he said that VisiCalc was what propelled the Apple to the success it achieved. To put it very simply, like it was what convinced many people to buy a computer for the first time. Later, Microsoft developed Excel in 1985 for the first version of Mac, and later it was commercialized in the market. Now, many advancements were brought into Excel. These versions includes a lot of data analytical tools from version 2013. Now, the latest version in Excel is 2019 and Office 365. You can see it there. A famous This course uses Excel 2013 or later. Now let us see what are the components of the menu in Excel. The Excel version that we are going to use is called as Excel 2013 or later. The Excel version, what I am using is Office 365 version of Excel. Now you can see the menu components. First one is called as the File tab. It provides the file management commands. Next is the Quick Access toolbar. This Quick Access toolbar is a collection of frequently used commands that is used in Excel, that is used by the user in Excel. And then this is customizable. You can add and delete the commands as per your requirements. Next is the ribbon. This ribbon consists of several tabs, and these are organized in groups of related tools. For example, you can see the home menu consists of frequently used items here, and ribbon group contains set of related controls. For example, you can see the alignment in the ribbon group that indicates the cell formatting areas, wherein you can justify alignment, center alignment, or merge and center that you can do for the cells. Next one is the formula bar. Formula bar is an area where you can give input to the cells. The input may be the values, formulas, or even text. Now the worksheet. This worksheet consists of rows and columns that intersect to form the cells. Next is the status bar. This status bar provides information for the active worksheet. You can switch view options or you can zoom in and zoom out. Next, you can see the pointer shapes. These pointer shapes you will come across in Excel when you're moving across the worksheets. This pointer is nothing but your mouse pointer. The first one is the default mouse pointer that appears. It is used for moving the cell pointer or selecting a range of cells. The second one, horizontal and vertical, it helps you to adjust the window size. And the third one is used to adjust the height and width of the rows and columns. And the fourth one appears when you're editing the cell contents. It provides a text insertion point. And fifth one, the right arrow, it is used for selection of the rows and columns. And the next one is used for the four pointed arrows, similar to your cross. It is a four pointed arrows. You can see this particular pointer, it helps you to move the cells or graphics or any objects within the worksheet. Next one is called the fill handle, the black cross at the end. The down corner, you can see a black cross. It is called as a fill corner of the cell or a cell range. It is otherwise called as the fill handle in cell. It helps you to autofill other cells with a similar information. And the last one is the mouse pointer that appears when you are placing your mouse over the ribbon. This is a standard Microsoft Windows pointer that is available for selecting within the menu. Next, what Excel worksheet consists of? One Excel worksheet consists of 1 million rows. To be very precise, it consists of 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. Rows run horizontally, columns run vertically. Rows are named in numbers and columns are identified by the use of alphabets. You can see the columns run vertically and the last name in the column is XFB. That is the 16,384th column in Excel, right? And it consists of more than, you can see the number of cells. If you multiply, you can get the intersection of rows and columns gives you the cells. And before entering any data into Excel, you should know the basic rules for setting up a data. There are three types of data, three classification of data. One is completely unstructured data. Next one is semi-structured data, and finally structured data. When you're entering data into Excel, there are several rules that you should understand when you're while creating a database in Excel. And the first rule is like data should be only in vertical form with the headers in place. Second rule is like there should not be any empty rows or empty columns. An empty cell is allowed within a database, but there should not be any empty rows or empty columns within a database. And third rule is like there should not be any manual total in your data. These are the three biblical rules that you should follow it religiously when you are entering data into Excel. Now let us see the course contents. These course contents starts from the basics, menu, ribbon and tabs, ribbon and tab that we have seen right now. Next is data entry types, calculation types, references. References will be seeing the absolute and relative references, the data types, cell formatting, format painter, basic formulas. We are not going to touch upon the advanced formulas, data manipulation, paste special options, quick analysis, flash fill. The flash fill is a new feature from 2013 of Excel, conditional formatting, pivot tables and charts, and we'll be looking upon creating a dashboard as well, a small dashboard, a preview and printing of Excel worksheets, and finally sheet manipulation. So these are the contents that is covered in this particular course. And this is a little bit advanced part in Excel. Like Excel has moved towards a stage of business intelligence. There's a separate product of Microsoft that is focusing on business intelligence that is called as Microsoft Power BI, Microsoft Power Business Intelligence. And that is also embedded in Excel. Excel has four important components, that is business intelligence components in Excel. First one is Power Query. Power Query is used in Excel for the purpose of data cleansing, to clean a data, to nothing but it is ETL techniques. Extract, transform, and load. These are the techniques that is used in Excel for the purpose of data cleansing. Next one is Power Pivot. Power Pivot is like when you want to handle big data. Normally, we'll be using this particular option for the purpose of handling big data, that is data modeling, or otherwise called as Power Pivot. Power View is an area wherein you will be visualizing your data. It's like a dynamic PowerPoint. You will be visualizing your data. It's like a canvas wherein you put in all your visualizations in one single place. And finally, it is a Power Map. Power Map is used for geo visualization. If your data is having some kind of country, states, or geo tags, definitely it will be helpful for visualizing a data based on that. But these are advanced options of Excel. But this is the latest version. Any latest version of Excel consists of all these four components, right? Thank you one and all. Let us look into the Excel worksheet and we'll start up our course right now.